Hello friends and welcome. I am your friend Chetan Bhola and you are watching Bhola Moto. In this video we will be discussing something really interesting about nitrogen in tires. Why everyone suggests to use nitrogen in tires, what are its advantages, what is the cost of using it. So in this video we will be discussing about everything related to this. So please keep watching this video till the end. You are going to have a good stuff about this in this video. If you didn't subscribe my channel yet, please subscribe it right now and please hit the bell icon so that you can get notified about each and every new video. Using a normal air inside the tire only suggests that 21% of oxygen is there in the tire, and 78% of nitrogen is in the tire, 1% of water vapor and CO2 and noble gas in the tire. What happens is this oxygen has the property that it can penetrate through this rubber wall of the tire. So 21% of oxygen is somehow will be getting out of this tire. So if 21% of the air is getting out, then you can easily say that 21% of the pressure is going to be lost from the wheel. So in this way you are decreasing your pressure. But on the other hand, if you are talking about normal N2, there is no oxygen and N2 is not going to penetrate or come out from this come out through the walls of this tire or the wheel. So N2 will be much better because it is not going to change the pressure. The pressure will be quite constant, and the constant pressure is always beneficial. On the other hand, you can easily see that there is some water vapor inside it. The water vapor is more likely to condense whenever the pressure increases. So when the pressure increases, it is going to condense, and on the other hand, this condensed water vapor is going to corrode this metallic rim, and this it is going to be hazardous. And also when this water vapor get condensed, it decreases the pressure again. So in that way it is going to decrease the pressure, and on the other hand, and N2 there is no water vapor. So in this way it is going to be safe for this rim also, and also it is not going to change the pressure. One more thing is that nitrogen doesn't changes its pressure with temperature. So when the temperature increases in the wheel, the pressure of this nitrogen gas filled inside this wheel is not going to be very different. On the other hand, when you are using a normal air, it is having oxygen, some other gases, so these gases have the property to expand with the temperature. So that's why it is going to it is going to increase the pressure in this wheel. So in that way it is going to be harmful for the wheel, because if the pressure crosses certain limit, the tire might burst. So most of the time the racing vehicles, because they know that they are going to be getting very high speeds, and at very high speeds the temperature of the wheel increases. So when the temperature increases, this volume is going to increase, the pressure is going to increase. So in that way there are more chances of getting tire burst. So that's why they use nitrogen, because nitrogen is not going to react to the temperature very highly, and it is not going to increase the volume to very much high extent. So in that way it is going to be safe for using nitrogen, because the tire burst chances has been decreased in the case of nitrogen. Nitrogen indirectly helps in saving the fuel, because most of the time you might have observed that when the pressure in the wheel is lower, then engine has to do lot more effort so for the movement of the vehicle. So if the pressure is up to the mark, then obviously the fuel required will be less. So in that way, if you are using nitrogen, the pressure is not going to fall very frequently. So in that way you are saving some amount of fuel. And one more thing is that when the pressure is lower, what happens is the wall, if you say this is the wheel, these are the walls of this wheel, when the wall is not in contact with the air, it is in the position like this. But when it comes in contact with the ground, this pushes like this. At the lowermost position, the forces are more, so that's why these walls bends like this. So whenever the point of the wheel comes in contact with the ground, the walls become like this. So this wall are moving like this. So in that way you can see these walls are getting weak or getting towards the fatigue limit, because the continuously forces are applied in the period. So that's why it is going to weaken the walls of this tire. So the maintenance of the tire has been increased in this way. So that's why change in pressure is never is never acceptable. So that's where the constant pressure should be there in the vehicle, in the wheel. One more thing is that you are not going to face any problem in handling or any difference in handling or braking, because if you are going on a long ride, if you are using some normal air, then due to temperature and the pressure of the wheel are going to be changed, and there comes the difference in handling when the pressure changes. So but if you are using nitrogen, the handling is going to be same, and braking is also going to be same. So that's why it is a good option to opt for N2. Now I will be telling you some advantages of using N2. I have already discussed these advantages in this video only, so I will be listing all of them together, and something new I would like to tell you that it doesn't come out, so the pressure is going to be constant. No moisture, so the pressure is going to be constant. It is not going to harm the rim. And the third point is it is 90% less chances of tire burst. So it is a significant amount, so significant ratio. On the other hand, no difference in handling or braking. And the last is you are going to save your fuel, you are going to save your maintenance cost of the tires. So in this way this nitrogen is going to be helpful for you. Yeah, I think spending 50 rupees, if you're talking about the Indian currency, but if you are talking about dollars, it takes about $2 to $3 for filling off all of the wheels. So if you are spending this much amount of this much amount of money for just filling the tires, yeah, it is quite costly, but it is quite safe. So I will only suggest you, if you are going for a long drive especially, then you should use nitrogen gases, because most of the time when you are going for a long drive on highway, you are attaining higher speed. So in that case there are more chances of tire burst. So that's why I will only suggest you to use nitrogen gases for at that moment of time, at least at that moment when you are going for a long drive. So I hope you got to learn something new or something about nitrogen in tires. So if you still have any doubts and any queries, then please feel free to ask me in the comment section below. You can ask me questions on Facebook or Instagram. I am very much frequently answering there, so please ask me questions there. You can ask me in the comment section also. So I hope if you are watching the video till this point, so you must be liking this video. So please share this video to your friends, and if you like this video, please hit the bell icon. Let me know if you are not liking this video. Let me know why you don't like, so that I can improve myself. Thanks a lot guys for watching. Keep watching, keep sharing, and keep supporting guys. Thanks a lot.